So this is the graph between the attenuation and wavelength. So here you can see what is written: first window, second window, and third window. This indicates the transmission window for optical fiber communication. So here this graph indicate the loss of signal by while traveling of optical signal from transmitter to receiver end. So here you can see the attenuation graph, attenuation here given in the dB per kilometer. So this is the graph, but why? What was the reason behind this attenuation? Why the attenuation is caused? So the we can say absorption is one of the main cause of the attenuation. So what is the absorption? Absorption is basically caused by three different mechanisms. First one is impurity in the fiber material. Second one is intrinsic absorption as well as extrinsic absorption. And the third one is the radiation defect. So, what do you mean by impurity in fiber material? Means there exists some impurities inside the glass material or fiber material that will cause the absorption of metal ions at 2700 nanometer, 400 nanometer, 950 nanometer, and 725 nanometer. So, because of the presence in the impurities in the fiber material, absorption is caused. So, this will result in the attenuation of optical signal. Next one is intrinsic absorption. So, intrinsic absorption is we analyze this intrinsic absorption in two reasons: UV reason and the IR reason. So, in UV reason, the cause of the intrinsic absorption is caused in the absorption band. So there will be some band transition. There is a transition band in which the signals get absorbed. And in IR reason, atomic bond vibration. Go we discuss about the vibration band in further classes. So basically, intrinsic absorption is the absorption of light signals, optical signals in UV region and IR region. Basically, this is caused when the SiO2 silica material is used. And third one is a radiation defect, and this is caused by the ionizing particle. And it is very important to discuss it or rectify this radiation defect when we are using optical fiber or laser based applications for the medical applications. So basically the presence of OH ion, second transition in the absorption band and vibration band, and the ionizing particle. These are the three important reason for the absorption. And second, next thing is a scattering loss. So attenuation is caused by the absorption. Again, this absorption is the reason behind absorption given by 1, 2, 3, these 3 points. And second cause of attenuation is the scattering. So basically, scattering is caused because of variation in the material density. Scattering is basically due to the material property. So if there is a variation in the density or chemical composition, or there is a non-heterogeneous structure, then the light will scattered in other directions and absorb energy from the guided optical wave. So this will also results in the attenuation or power loss. So how will you measure the scattering loss? This is given by alpha scattering proportional to wavelength to the power minus 5 and exponential hc lambda kbt minus 1. Here h is the constant, Planck constant, value is given by this, kb is also constant, and T is the temperature, at which temperature we are working. And all these details are taken from the optical communication book, Keyser. You can refer for more detail that book. And in this, you can see the absorption loss in UV region, IR region, and scattering loss. And here, this these three dotted lines show the absorption in ultraviolet region, absorption in infrared region, and scattering loss. And all together with these three losses together combine the measured loss of fiber, and that is given by this solid line. This is the measured loss of fiber. This is the loss, this is photon energy, and this is the wavelength. So this is the infrared region, this is the ultraviolet region, and this is the wavelength where the scattering loss is measured. So now in next lecture, we will discuss about the bending. Bending also creating loss of optical signals. So we will discuss that in next lecture.